Well, welcome back, surf fans. You are watching the first stop of the 2016 Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. This is the Hawaiian Pro. Round 3, Heat 12, Wiggolly Dantas, Frederico Morais, Evan Geiselman, and the triumphant, glorious return of Bede Durbidge. And right back into high-level action. As we start a quick paddle, it's going to be Evan Geiselman, the goofy footer. New Smyrna Beach, Florida. And he's been on a bit of a roll, riding the same board that he's ridden over the past 2 days of competition. Right behind him, Wiggolly Dantas. You can expect to see as much spray from Wiggolly as you'll see from anybody. And this guy as well. It's going to be a spray fest, Ross. Frederico Morais, big hacking carve to start this wave. Another beautiful power slice from Frederico Morais. Custom built for the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. And here we go. Return to action from Bede Durbidge. Wow, has not lost a step. Two big Durbo turns, finishes it off with a solid snap. And that in itself, that is so good to see. One of the world's best back at it after 12 months.
Oh, that's impressive. You know, it's just really enjoyable to see this hack right there. And Bede Durbidge, very subtle, perfect technique, and just great timing, Chris. He always seems to just tap that button right before the lip breaks. It maximizes the projection down the line and spray and flow. Bede is just clinical and kind of the same type of surfer right here in Frederico Morais. Very similar lines to Bede Durbidge. You don't often see these guys trying to push their board over the lip. You know, seldom do you see them trying to go for progression. They just like to rip through solid rail turns. This guy, a little more loose trucks. He likes to skate across the water. Great style. A little more variation in those turns, so this is a cool start to this heat.
22 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Morais comes through, swinging. A 917 to start this heat, Ross. Why did he get a 917? What do you have to do to get in that excellent range? Dantas has priority. He's having a look at this one. No real effort paddling in. Is going to let Bede Durbidge go. See what Bede can do on this wave. Quick opening snap. Lays it back. And just goes a little too far. A lot of bump on that first wave of the set. Second wave will be surfed by Morais. Runs down the line.
That's right, Brett, with his whole family down here on the beach as the backup crew, as we see Bede, or excuse me, that was the Portuguese surfer right there, Morais.
Just a little mantra, quieting all the noise in the head. Make sure that you can compete at your fullest. You get too nervous, too jittery, you try too hard, you push, you end up falling and surfing weird. So he's just trying to calm himself.
9 minutes, 33 seconds to go. With priority, it is Wiggolly Dantas. Prepare for some damage. Bam. Just like that. Dantas. Two quick turns. The second one. Overcooked. He goes down late to the party.
Have 4 or 5 waves in the heat and not even think about falling. So a shaky start for him. Nice opening snap. That's his style right there. Water everywhere. But that toilet bowl got steep really quick. Caught him off guard and was he mistimed it. He is versatile, but just has yet to found that consistency.
Dantas now trying to turn things around with 7:25 to go. He's got a pretty good looking wave here. Firing off 3 big backside turns. He should say 2.5, unable to complete his last turn. Always like to see what he can do on his backhand. Again, just the wave not really working with him.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of pop on those 2 little backhand hooks. And that's his style of surfing right there. Flows nicely.
It's going to be a 4-2-3. Incrementally increasing his score line. Geiselman out the back with priority. Opts out of this exchange. Frederico has a look. Not like what he sees.
It's clean, and we're game on.
Wiggolly Dantas again. Maybe feeling the urgency of trying to get something on the board. Destroyed that wave. There was nothing left of it after he was done with it. 4.5 to go. Lines coming in. Evan Geiselman has priority. He's got to make a decision here. He is fully committed to this wave, and here we go. backhander from New Smyrna Beach by way of San Clemente, California. Spends a lot of time there with his brother, his friends, and mostly his time is spent out on the QS Tour. Right there, he was looking like he had a solid kind of run of momentum, not being able to complete the third turn, and liked for a 4.68.
Well, this is where that word flow comes into hand and the criteria. When you link your turns together, you don't have to regain speed. You know, if you keep that flow up throughout the entire way, the judges love that. But he broke that cycle on the last turn, and it's been kind of a common theme.
Evan Geiselman drops a 6.33. The Geiselman clan on the East and West Coast are watching and waiting now to see how the rest of this heat transpires. All right, here we go. A minute left. Counting down. Bede Durbidge with priority. Paddles in to a nice looking wave. Solid start. Loses the fins just a little bit trying to get around this section, and he can't do it. Needing a 4.66. Bit of a mistake, and you can see it all over his face right there. You're going to see a huge sigh of relief for Frederico and Evan. And that's going to be it. Portuguese surfer and the surfer from Florida get through. Bede Durbidge fully sending respect and accolades for even just getting back in the lineup.